Welcome to YOUCANIC. Today here on YOUCANIC we got our 2019 Nissan Sentra. We're going to go over how you would change the oil in this Nissan Sentra. So this is your dipstick to check the oil, and then right back here is where you would add your oil. Just going to loosen that up so we remember that we need to put oil in it when we're done with changing the oil. So that's about much as you do up at the top at the moment. So we're going to go down below where we'll take the drain plug off, drain the oil out of the vehicle, take the oil filter off, put a new oil filter on, and then we'll come back up and put some oil in it. So we have the car raised on ramps, and tires blocked and the brake set so the car's not going to move. And alright, so this is the oil drain pan, and we have our oil drain plug right here. It's a size 14 millimeter, and so you'll just loosen that. Make sure that your oil pan or your drain pan that you're going to catch your oil in will be able to hold the capacity of the oil that's in the vehicle. This vehicle takes just over 4 quarts. It's 4.2 quarts is what it says, and so you'll want to make sure you have something that holds it for 4 quarts. So we loosen that. And drain the oil, and while the oil is draining, I'm going to get a new copper crush washer to put on this, and then we'll be back. Alright, so I've gone ahead and got a new copper crush washer to put on here, which it flattens out a bit as you tighten this down. Oil is all drained out, and it creates and gives you a good seal so you don't get any leaks from your oil drain plug. Some have a copper crush washer, some have rubber, and you want to inspect the rubber to make sure that it's still good. If not, you'll want to put a new drain plug with a new rubber gasket, where this one has a copper crush washer. So you'd replace your copper crush washer when you change your oil. So this is the oil filter for us, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to poke a hole in the bottom and let the oil drain out, and that way when we undo it, it doesn't leak down the side. Because I don't like it when it leaks down the side when you're spinning it. So that should be enough. Now you're going to use your use filter pliers or whatever tool you like to use to get your filter to come off. There's more than one filter plier on the market. Alright, so with the filter removed, we're going to clean this up the best we can. Of it, a fresh little bit of oil on the gasket here, and now we're going to put the oil filter up here, and you bring the gasket to there, and then it says 3/4 turn, or a good hand tight, not crazy tight, but a good hand tight. We never use tools while tightening our oil filter. We only use the tool to remove the oil filter. You use the tool, you tighten it too tight, and then it doesn't seal the way it's supposed to with the oil, with your gasket. So I'm just gonna Wipe all our oil off, wipe it clean. Alright, we're going to come up here to add some oil to our vehicle. This is a fairly small hole to catch the oil in there, and so I'm going to put a funnel in so that we don't spill it around. I mean, this kind of has its own built-in type of funnel, but you're still going to get oil that's going to sit down in this ring here, and I'm not going to like that. So now this takes 4 quarts of oil. It's a 0 W20 that you're going to put in it, and a synthetic, whichever brand you like to use is up to your choice. But and it takes 4 quarts, and we happen to have 4 quarts in this container, so I'm going to put the whole container in. So give it a second for that oil to get down to the bottom, for the into the drain pan, or not the drain pan, into the oil pan of the vehicle. And then we're going to check the oil to make sure we got the proper amount. It's time to drain down. I'm going to wipe it clean, put the dipstick back in. And we're right there at the operating range, and we're good to go. Last thing, you could just start the car, make sure you got no oil leaks, check it all out at the filter, and you're good to go. Thanks for watching YOUCANIC, where you can be the mechanic. And this is a 2019 Nissan Sentra with a 1.8 motor. Thanks for watching.